Hey class, I just wanted to put my video out a day early. Today is Star Wars Day, May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. And so I'm probably going to watch at least one movie, maybe two, maybe three if I'm awake really late. I don't know. Depends on how early I start watching TV, I suppose. But probably not more than two. I'm old and I go to bed early now. But today is Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. So I thought I'd celebrate that. I found a cute image of a dog that looks like an Ewok, and I wanted to bring this article up. If you had me last semester, I apologize because I did push this one out last semester. So you gotta hear it again, I suppose. But it's also important to me. My wife works for James Webb, JWST, James Webb Space Telescope, and we in this article it's dated November 7th, 2021, and it talked about the launch on the 18th. It actually launched on Christmas, so I was one of the few that one of many I suppose. I watched the launch of the Space Telescope, and although you probably guess I'm a bit of a nerd, the person in charge of the launch was Jean-Luc Voyer. I remember, and Jean-Luc, of course, is the captain of the Enterprise in Star Trek: Next Generation. So I knew that if Jean-Luc was in charge, we'd be fine. So, and actually, the launch went perfectly. Everything went perfectly, which is wonderful for the Space Telescope because it means it's going to last a long time, maybe even longer than expected. And it's at its place, and they're still commissioning the telescope. The telescope will be commissioned till maybe early mid June, depending on how well it's going. So it's that's just they're calibrating the instruments and that kind of thing. They're getting all the things set up. So, but this is going to be a very interesting, and still it is right now, an interesting scientific instrument, and this article is about it. So, although you can see some of the stuff is already dated because it's not December 18th, it was launched on December 25th. But there are many things. There's an image of a telescope. You can see here. There's the right here is a telescope. Do they have another image of it? No, I guess they don't. Okay. So the image of the telescope, it's an infrared telescope. So right here, it can, and if you one in the back there, it's a sun shield, so it's being protected by the sun. And there's not a lot of matter in space. So on the other side here of the telescope, so if you can look at the telescope, the other side of the telescope is going to be really cold. And you need to have for infrared telescopes. They need to be really cold. We have one here on Haleakala on Maui, and we cool that one down with ice. So solid water. That's how it keeps. So that keeps that telescope cold, and it studies the sun. So among other things, but there are many different instruments, and on it, meaning there's going to be there's there look at spectroscopy, look at vibrational spectroscopy, and one of what these telescopes are able to do, or the James Webb will be able to do, it can tell the composition of the atmosphere of other planets, so exoplanets outside of the solar system. So we might discover oxygen, and if a sizable amount of oxygen, that probably indicates life. So that's one of the things, the primary things that the telescope's looking for. I mean, and there's several different projects. This is a huge endeavor, so it's not just looking for life. It's looking just about the evolution of the universe, for instance. So, and why infrared as well? Why is that important? Well, with the Doppler effect and the expansion of the universe, you can get redshift, and the redshift is going to be further back, and it can go into the infrared. So we'll be able to see some of the galaxies that we couldn't see before with this telescope. So interesting instrument. So although I know the article talks a bit about planets, but there's also stars that are interested in this that'll be studied as well. So here's your article for the week, if you will, and on astrochemistry. So, and I hope you like Star Trek and Star Wars as much as me. I like them both. So like most things that are nerdy, I enjoy. So I also like Lord of the Rings. What can I say? So, but besides that, I hope you're doing well, and always is important that you are doing, your whole person is doing well. So and when you don't do well and your whole person is not doing well, there's no way you can succeed in this class or other classes. So keep me in mind to if you need any help with anything. So not having your basic needs being met, if your mental health is really being really challenged by any events coming up. We're coming up in some stressful times too. So evaluation periods are always very stressful. So, and if you have any academic questions about this class or anything else that you need help with in the academic realm, I'll be happy to answer them. I mean, for this class, of course, I'm a subject area expert, but other things at the university, I can be your front man of sorts. So, so this video is going a little long, so I get excited about Star Wars. I'm getting excited about watching it tonight. So, oh, and about the cats, I unfortunately, my foster was only a little over 2 weeks, so I've dropped them off. They're gonna go to a new foster, and the foster program officer was very happy. They gained over a pound in 2 weeks, so which is huge for kittens. So all three of them gained a pound or more. So they're very happy with the progress of the kittens, and so when I'll look to see if they get the adoption sort of on the round, on like when they get the put on the adoption whatever floor or virtual floor, I can send you out some information when that happens. They were renamed, of course the next fosters or the owners can rename them, but yeah, we'll see what happens. So aloha for now.